on the side of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you come make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let it palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician, and if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, come make me dance, I'll stay forever.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number one.
Stay forever.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Gamble now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go ahead. 21G. 21G.
Thrown right away. Tagovailoa looking deep to open the game. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Great.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Still going inside the 35. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Cut near the goal line. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
First down, here's Tua. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Wasn't accurate on the extra points, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's officially into enemy territory now. Gonna give him the opposing 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
No touch, no touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles reach pay dirt. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they'll take the lead.
14, Dolphins 13.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on second down. That's caught. Devon Achane. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Waddle makes the catch. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So first down from the 41.
Go ahead.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. Down the sideline to the 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Ready. All right, go. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect from your teammates.
That throw doesn't lead to 6, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Miami.
It's Achane on the inside give. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with Achane. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. First and goal, Miami.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Ready. Ready, two, connect.
HM can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
Hey, get set. Ready, two.
Tua off the play fake. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 5-point first quarter lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 6.
Eagles 14. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready, set. No touch.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second down behind the sticks. They give to Barkley, left side. The second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Great, set. Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua setting up to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
Ready, two.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's Knox. He's got it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They motion the tight end over. 3rd and long for him here. Tagovailoa's hit. The ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. He did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At the 30.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
No touch that. No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
No touch that. No touch.
They go play fake with Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Running left, this is Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th.
No touch that. No touch.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work afterwards.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
No touch that. No touch.
Design keeper here for Hurts. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Campbell now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chain. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready. TX.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Tua out of the pistol. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. And this is brought to a stop at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
First down, here's Tua. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
44. Ready. Ready, T. 21G. 21G. Watson, Oscar.
Tua now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Ready, T. Solo left side.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Got a man, it's Knox. And the Eagles have it! Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball bounced. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he made it just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Tagovailoa. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
20, T. All right. Ready, T. Turbo 1, high.
They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 17.
Sanders all set to send it away.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sent to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Showing a little burst so far. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. Space to the left. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Good.
First and goal at the 3-yard
Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
and goal.
Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. Try again with Barkley. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
On for the point after.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game.
Eagles 24. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Solo left Zion.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
They'll
stick with the ground game here. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. He's got Smith again. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
It's a screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up.
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, we lost it. Someone punched it out.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Tagovailoa from his end zone. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Third and long. They're going to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 8.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Call up Yeti.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, they're going to start out with A-Chain. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Tua off the play fake. Finds him over.
real in my circle, you can't fit.
for real.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Philadelphia. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. He's got a first down inside the 45. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
Good for Dolphins. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
On first down, here's Tunga Vailoa to throw. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for Tua. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Williams in motion.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 20, TX.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. The ball comes out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Dotson will bring it back. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run with Barkley. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That's hot outside. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
44, ready. 19, out.
Again, it's Tua. Rolling to the left. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Tua to throw again. Open man, Malik Washington. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Ready. Hey, come on, two. Come on, two.
H.N. trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball. And
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jahan Campbell. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Williams in motion.
20, TX. 21G, 21G.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. His kick is perfect. And the Dolphins get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
They'll start with an option play to the right. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
We are through 1. 14-3 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So, on 4th down, Austin, oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to be close to a 1st down, but he's not going to get there. It nearly worked out. Instead, they turned it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Turbo 1, hard. Turbo 1, hard. Right. Ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by H.N. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming, from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll try it now with Achane. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge fourth down stop.
A pass caught by Saquon.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down, exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's complete to the rookie from Clemson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He's got his man Brown. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
This one caught right side by Knox. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Tua now on 3rd down. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. It's a big play there for Miami. 32 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Tua gonna give it to Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Scat. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Tua. And is caught left side by Waddle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
32 stand.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high. 20 TX. Turbo 1, high.
They snap it to Tua. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Hurts again. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Right here.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Flushed to his left. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down. A 41-yard gain. First down, Miami.
Tua now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Good.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley in the area. The tackle made by Jordan Brooks. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Hurts. Moving to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third down and 9. Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a third down and 4. To the air again. Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Tua. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. They came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores, you cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. In motion, it's Waddle. They're going to go. It's Tua. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
No touch.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
To the pylon, he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That's touchdown number 31 on the year. It ties him with LaDainian Tomlinson for the most in a single season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Out.
Tua. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
44. Ready. Ready, wait.
Here's Tunga Vailoa. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Nolan Smith in there for his 2nd sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season. Third and long.
Ready. Hey. Ready.
Here's Tunga Vailoa. That's taken in by Achane. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Go. Ready.
They are going for it. It's Tunga Vailoa. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins first down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing again, it's Tua. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. A big-time play for the Dolphins. And even 30 yards.
First down. A gain of 30. First down, Dolphins.
Man in motion here is Washington. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Get set. 18. Scat. 20 TX.
This one caught right side by Knox. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's another Dolphins first down.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That one out wide to Achane. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. But you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Now it's Tua. Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
On the stop. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Taken down at the 11.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Another carry here for Shipley. And he's not going to get there. Waller right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
No gain on the
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Ready.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Eagles are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Oh, trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure it.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his team, a dive there, and he's lost the football. The Eagles have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles stretch things out even further. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
On first down. Here's Shipley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, this is Shipley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Shipley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
6-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Solo left Zion. All right, come on.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Tua. Got a man open downfield. It's Tolbert. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run, and it's Achane. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 5. Once again, it's Achane. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
Second and 11.
70 Lions!
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.